In a car race on a straight road, car A takes a time t less than car B at the finish and passes finishing point with a speed v more than that of car B. That's car B, sorry for that. Both the cars start from rest and travel with constant acceleration a1 and a2 respectively. Then v is equal to. Alright. So let us first write down what's given in the question. So we've been given two cars, car A and car B. I'll assume it's a1 and a2, right? So let us take the velocities as v1 and v2. Time taken, any variable assigned? No. Time taken as t1 and t2. Acceleration as a1 and a2. According to the question, it is given that velocity of car A is v more than that of car B, right? And it is also given that time taken by car 1 is t less than time taken by car 2. As soon as I write this, I convert the equation in terms of v. So what is v is equal to? v1 minus v2. I convert the second equation in terms of t. So what is t is equal to? T is equal to t2 minus t1. Alright. So I'll mark this as equation number 1, this as equation number 2. I'll divide equation 2 with 1. So what do we get? V by t is equal to v1 minus v2 the whole upon t2 minus t1. Okay. After writing this, we will try deriving the values of v1 and v2 in terms of a1 and a2 what we require. So what is v square minus u square is equal to? V square minus u square is 2as. So what is that for the car A? Car A, it is v1 square minus u square. Since it is starting from rest, it is 0. So it is v1 square minus 0 is equal to 2 into a1 into s. Okay, both of them travel the same distance. So it is s and s, not s1 and s2 here. Okay, now how would it look like for the car B? For the car B, this would look like v2 square is equal to 2 into a2 into s, right? So what is v1 from here? v1 from here is root of 2a1 into s. And what is v2 from here? v2 is equal to root of 2a2 into s. Okay, so we have found out the value of v1 and v2 here. Now we need t2 and t1. Okay, so how do you do that? Let us see what is s is equal to? S is equal to ut plus half at square. So for the first car A, this will be s is equal to u is 0 into t1 plus half into a1 t1 square, right? So what is t1 out of that? T1 will be equal to root of 2s by a1. Okay. What is this for the car B? For the car B, this is s is equal to 0 into t2 plus half into at square, which is half into a2 t2 square. So what is t2 out of this? T2 is root of 2s by a2. Okay, so now we have value of v1, value of v2, value of t1, right? And then also value of t2. So if we have all these, what can we do? We can substitute in this if this derived equation, v by t is equal to v1 minus v2 by t2 minus t1. Let us see if we do that, what do we get? So what we get is v by t is equal to, what is v1? Root of 2a1 into s, right? Minus v2 is root of 2a2 into s, the whole upon, what is t2? T2 is from here is root of 2s upon a2 minus what is root of what is t1? T1 is 2s upon root of a1. Okay, so we can later write that v by t is equal to, now I'll try to make it as simple as possible, the calculation. So I'll write it as a1 into root of 2s minus root of a2 into root of 2s. So if you ask me why am I separating 2 and s, because none of the options given here have 2 and s in the within them. So that's why I'm trying to eliminate s and 2 from the equations that we are approaching now. So this becomes root of, you can write this as root 2s into 1 by root a2 minus 1 by root a1 into root of 2s. Okay, so this becomes v by t is equal to, now what I'll do is I'll take root 2s common from numerator as well as from the denominator. So what we are left is root a1 minus root a2 the whole upon root 2s into 1 by root a2 minus 1 by root a1. So v by t, we get it as v by t. Now root 2s and root 2s cancel. So v by t, we get it as root of a1 minus root of a2 the whole upon 1 by root a2 minus 1 by root a1. Okay, which further implies v by 2 is equal to root a1 minus root a2 whole upon root a1 minus root a2 by root of a2 into root of a1. Why? This is basically like this. So it's 1 by a minus 1 by b is equal to b minus a by ab. That's what I've done here. Okay, and doing so, v by t will be equal to c. Both of these terms will get cancelled off, and what we get is 1 by root of a2 into a1. So v by t becomes, v by t is equal to root of a1 into t, and therefore v is equal to root a1 into root a2 into t, which gives us the correct option as